Hi, this is going to be an example of a word table fill tool that's created. I'll be giving two examples for this new tool. One is manually populating a table, or another one uses a pre-configured template which to fill up the table automatically, and it is actually pretty cool. In this example, let's say we got a table like this where we want to unit the alias names for a predefined unit, the description of the alias, whether the alias is ignored or not. If it's not ignored, what value the path is, which is typically a module. And if there's a module, we want the module description, and if the module is class-based, you want to know the class name of that module class. An example, let's say we have this unit UMR205, and these are the aliases associated with that unit. What we would typically do is we would first transfer all these alias names onto this table, like so, and we would launch the tool word table fill. So this is the word table fill. This is the first part of it, but we're interested in the second one, which is a lot more flexible. I'm going to load the pre-configured lookup table, which I've done earlier. How and what this does is not important at this point. I could go into it, but it's not for the purpose of this demonstration. So for this example, we want the unit, which is UMR205, enter like that, and description, and we want the description for this alias name for this that belongs to this unit. So transfer, we would want to transfer it, so we hit transfer. Is this correct? Yes. And there is your description. Next part, we want the ignore. The ignore is typically true or false. Let's just load this such that when we see a F, you write down false, T, you write down true. How that works can be explained later on. So here we put the second one, which is ignored. We put a cursor here and we say transfer. Ignore, is this correct? Yes, we want ignore. So as you can see, this alias is not ignored, or if it's ignored, it'll be true, like so. So next part we want is value. Oh, it's not in this example, so let's put value down here. Again, how this is, it can be explained later how this all works. So we can pick value, we're going to put there, and then we say transfer. Value, yes. So as it turns out, in this for this unit, this alias name has this description, it's not ignored, and it's linked to this module. So now we want this module description, so the selected column will be 1, 2, will be 4, and this will be 5. And we want module description, like so, but it's no longer a unit class, right? So it's just this module, and to get that module description, this is what we use, this row. So we say transfer description, and fills it out. So it turns out this is an asset totalizer, this is asset trap temperature, and so forth. And if we want the module class of this module, that would be this, and we hit transfer. There we go. This is in itself is pretty straightforward, but as you can see, it fills it out. But an even faster way is to create a template that does what I just did, but which is manually or automatically. So up here at the top here, you got 4 templates. When you select one of it, you open up another. You'll basically copy a template and put on this page. So let's do that. There we go. This is already pre-configured. It's in one of the subdirectories in Triangle 5, and on the right here are basically instructions of how to populate this table. And it's done in such a generic way where you, depending on how you fill it out, you'll control it will control the values in this table. Okay, so let's open this up again so that we can start from fresh. So like that. And when you have any template or display here, when you hit execute, what the program will do, it will start reading all these comments, and encoding these comments are the instructions of what to do. So let's do that. When you begin, you hit that. So before starting, fill the alias name column with the desired data. Continue, yes or no. What these instructions here are actually a prompt which is defined in here, and it's configurable. So since we are supposed to put the alias names on this column, we didn't do that. We can say no, so it just stops. So let's do that. And we'll do that here. We transfer it down. So we did that. Let's try to run that. Execute the template again. So before starting, fill the alias name column with desired data. Continue. Yes, we've done that. Let's continue. The unit name. The unit name is, I forgot what it is, so let's say cancel, and let's quit right now. I want to see the alias name, which is actually UMR205. Okay, so let's start again. Execute template. Do we have the alias names? Yes, we do. Now what's the unit name, and put a / after we type it in. Okay, let's put a unit name which is UM_R205 / and it will say, okay, we enter UMR205 / yes to continue, no to re-enter, or cancel to quit. Yes, and bingo. Just go through a prompt and everything is predefined, and you don't have to do anything more. Well, it just basically runs itself. Value, yep. Description. Done. Pretty painless. And as you can see, basically by answering a few questions and you have a template that's set up, it can do everything for you. Let's try to run that again. But this time we'll do what we did before. We'll load, and we want to take advantage of the F and T, where F is false, T is true. Okay, again, let's start from new page so that it's easy to look at. Let's insert template 1. And before, I've noticed that the value here, we can pre-format it, make it bigger here, description maybe a little bit longer, that, ignore, true or false, the value a little bit more, and description. Okay, so now again we want this to fill it out here. Now one interesting thing that will be added in the future is a query feature that maybe we say, okay, we want to populate the alias name here for all the aliases belonging to this unit, and have the program automatically get those information populated for you. And we would need a query feature which hopefully could be implemented in the future. Okay, so let's start this, execute this template, and see how it goes. Continue before yes, we have filled it up. And this is underscore R205 / Is this correct? Yes. And off you go. Just click yes. And everything else should be automatic. True and false. Value. So if we ever have a lot of units, we just use this template over and over, click, enter some information, and everything else is automatically populated. Page width. Pretty cool, huh? And that's the end of this demonstration. Thank you very much.